Yo guys, what's going on? I'm Tim Kelly. This is the Real Sports Talk. Thank you for tuning in. And the Miami Heat do finish off a 104-94 win over the Chicago Bulls tonight. They do win Game 3 of the series to take a 2-1 lead in the series. And while the Heat, it feels like there's very little chance in my mind that the Chicago Bulls actually win this series. What they are doing is they're setting up that when Derrick Rose comes back, which I believe at this point is going to be next season, that they will have a legitimate shot to win the Eastern Conference. And what they're also setting up is they're setting up the blueprint for how to stop LeBron James, who tonight LeBron James ends up with 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. That part sounds good, but he was 6 of 17 from the field, 2 of 4 from downtown, and the Bulls have absolutely gotten in his head this series, and there is no way around it, because tonight LeBron James settled for way too many jumpers, and jumpers that he was not hitting. LeBron James shot 57% in the regular season, yet tonight he shoots 6 of 17 from the field. You guys can do the math on that one, but it's nowhere near 57%. LeBron James, once Nazr Mohammed pushed LeBron James got soft and he started settling for outside shots, and there's absolutely no reason why he needed to do that, because as we saw late in this game, either you're going to get to the line or LeBron's going to drive, get probably a pretty hard foul like they did in the NBA in the late 90s before they added in the defensive 3 seconds and everything like that. You're going to get a hard foul in the lane, but when you're LeBron James, you're 6'9", you're a human athletic freak, you can drive through that a lot of the times and still get the shot to go. And we saw him do it late in this game, which is what makes it so frustrating to watch LeBron when he gets in his own head. Because tonight he played soft. Tonight LeBron James played not nearly as aggressive, and this was the LeBron James that we saw in Cleveland and his first year in Miami that was extremely frustrating to watch, because he did not need to do this tonight. He could have drove the ball more and at the very least gotten to the line, and this wouldn't have been even nearly as close of a game, and he did not do that. That being said, for the Miami Heat tonight, all the credit in my mind goes to Chris Bosh. 20 points, 19 rebounds, 14 of which came defensively, 5 on the offensive side, and 4 assists. A tremendous game from him, even hit a big 3 in this one as well. So he gets a lot of the credit. Norris Cole plays a tremendous game off the bench, 3 of 3 from downtown, 6 of 7 from the field, and 18 points. Besides those two, DWade to me was non-existent in the first half, and while he ends up 5 of 7, DWade is not getting paid the type of money that he is. He's not a top 30 all-time player because he's shooting 7 shots in playoff games. I understand that he's deferred to LeBron. I understand all that, but DWade in a hard series where it is not hard to get a foul. The Chicago Bulls got in a lot of trouble late in this game because they were fouling. DWade didn't get to the line once tonight. Not once, because he only shot the ball 7 times, and he was not aggressive enough. And absolutely, the Chicago Bulls are setting the mark for what teams need to do, and I think Kendrick Perkins and people like that are watching that. If you get in LeBron James' head, if you're physical with him, even to the point of it sometimes being dirty, in reality it's usually just playoff fouls, you can get in this entire team's head, because DWade was off his game tonight, LeBron was off his game, and Chris Bosh is not going to pull down 19 rebounds every night. Norris Cole is not going to drop 18, including being 3 of 3 from downtown. It's not going to happen. And the Chicago Bulls, again, a tremendous overall performance. If you look at the roster they have, Marco Bellinelli, 16 points tonight. Nate Robinson, 17 points. Nate Robinson, 5'9" Nate Robinson, blocked LeBron James tonight. That shows absolutely what was wrong with this game. And it's not even that 5'9" Nate Robinson blocked LeBron James, because, I mean, that happens. It shouldn't happen, but Nate Robinson is in the NBA. He's a tremendous player, or he's playing tremendous right now, and he made a great play on LeBron James. I'm not saying that in that sense that one play shows what's wrong with LeBron, but it kind of like epitomizes how soft LeBron James played tonight. It really does. You're 6'9", well over 250, and you're playing as soft as LeBron James did tonight, it's frustrating to watch as an NBA fan. Carlos Boozer, 21 points. Jimmy Butler, who's been tremendous this playoffs, played every minute of this game, 17 points, 5 rebounds. Tremendous performance out of him. Taj Gibson, 6 points. Nazr Mohammed, 0 points off the bench, but may have very well had the most important moment of this game when he pushed LeBron James, because it got in his head. And if I'm Tom Thibodeau for the remainder of this series, I'm continuing to send guys out there, whether it's Nazr Mohammed, Marcus Teague, whoever, maybe not even to leave a great performance on the court, but to get in the head of LeBron James, to get in the head of DWade, and hope that these guys settle for shots, and that you get a night where Shane Battier's not hitting the threes. He was 2 of 5 tonight. That's not terrible, but he wasn't necessarily having a great game. Ray Allen was awful tonight. 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 5 from downtown, and even missed a free throw late in this one. And you just hope you get a night that you can outlast this team, because they aren't hitting their shots. LeBron James was settling for way too many jumpers tonight, and I mean, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but the bottom line is that the Heat tonight won the game 104-94. But I walk away from that game really feeling like the Bulls accomplished a lot more in this one. Miami Heat get a 104-94 win. Is this how long do the Bulls take the Heat in this series? Because I feel like the next game is going to be the most important for a few reasons. If Derrick Rose, first of all, does not play next game, he is not playing in this series, in this playoffs. He's done. So you can rule that out if Derrick Rose is not in the lineup next game. But what you could see is you could begin to see Game 4, Game 5, Luol Deng potentially back in the lineup. And also, if the Chicago Bulls come out and deliver another performance and are able to win one more game in Game 4, then you have a 6 or 7 game series where the Bulls are absolutely wearing down LeBron, whether the Heat, or they're wearing down the whole team really, but whether the Heat make it past there or not, they're going to be a lot more tired than they were last year, because while the Pacers gave them a series, they did not wear down LeBron the way that the Miami Heat are, or the Chicago Bulls are, physically or mentally, and that's something that's going to play in the further rounds of these playoffs, whether the Heat make it or not. And then also, I think that the next game is a game where if you're LeBron James, you need to come out and you need to make a statement, like you did in Game 4, I believe it was, against the Pacers last year, like you did in Game 6 against the Celtics last year. You need to come out, you need to drive to the hoop, you need to get fouled, you need to make your foul shots, and you need to stop settling for stupid shots, because it is unnecessary when you're LeBron James to be even taking taking as many jump shots as he did tonight, because he can drive to the hoop, and even if he's not going to make the shots, he's going to get to the foul line and he's going to have an opportunity for 2 more points there. So the Heat have a lot of work. They get a 104-94 win in this game to take a 2-1 lead in the series. But this is a series, you better believe it, and it is going to probably end up going 6 or 7 games, and you got to give a lot of credit to the Chicago Bulls. I'm Tim Kelly. I'll catch you guys next time.